Alright guys, big match tonight, and when I say big match, it might not be big since it's against Cyprus, but holy fuck does this feel like a massive game. The new era, Steve Clarke's era. This is the most exciting game I think Scotland's had probably since we played England. Now I know that we had the Euro Nations games and there was a game against Israel that we needed to win to finish top of the group, but to me, under McLeish, it felt like it didn't really matter, you know. It felt like it doesn't matter if we beat Israel, we're just going to get beaten the next round. Under McLeish, we were going absolutely nowhere. It's like the last 2 years, the Scottish, ever since they got rid of Strachan, it's like the Scotland national team has become a joke, has become a meme. We've become like a slightly better version of San Marino. The only difference is we play in dark blue and they play in light blue, but with Steve Clarke, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Steve Clarke is the man to lead Scotland forward, and what I'm hoping he's going to do is get fresh faces in, and I would like to see more players from the SPL. Other managers have seemed reluctant to really use any players from teams outside of, I was going to say the Old Firm, but it's more or less been Celtic. Unless you've been a Celtic player or playing in the Championship / Premiership, you haven't really had a chance of getting in. But it's good to see Steve Clarke. He's brought in a bunch of Kelly players. You know, he's brought in Suter, McNulty. I know these were some players that were already there, but it's nice to see other players from other Scottish teams getting a chance, man. And I'm excited to see what Steve Clarke is going to do. I hope there's a few more players he can talk out of retirement. Alan McGregor, for example. I believe he's still our #1 keeper. I'd love Steve Clarke to get him out of retirement. He's a goalkeeper. There's no reason why Alan McGregor can't go on for another 3 or 4 years. He would be my #1 choice, but we don't have him, so I'm going to pick a Scotland 11 for tonight's game out of the squad that Steve Clarke has picked, and this would be my preferred 11 to face Cyprus. So I've set up with a 4-5-1. Go with Marshall and nets over Bain. I don't think Bain's terrible. I just think, I don't know, I'd go experience wise, I'd go with Marshall. I just think Marshall is the better keeper. Back four, I'd go with O'Donnell, McKenna, Suter and Andy Robertson. No place for Kieran Tierney. Controversial, I know. Some people would play him at right back. Some people would play him at centre back. Some people even believe he's better than Robertson and would play him at left back. I totally disagree with that, and I wouldn't play Tierney at right back for two reasons. I think O'Donnell and Patterson are capable right backs. I think they're very solid in that position. Plus, what kind of message does it send out if you're playing a guy out of position, you know, because you don't deem the other players in that position, you know, good enough? Like, what kind of message is that sending it to O'Donnell and Patterson and anyone else that, you know, Liam Palmer, anyone else that fancies their chances at right back? So I don't know, maybe I'd consider playing Tierney further forward in a left wing position. I think that'd be more suited to him, but I just don't want to see Kieran Tierney, you know, on the right, because I just don't think it'd be very good for the team. So anyway, O'Donnell, McKenna, Suter, Robertson. I think McKenna, Suter, big, strong centre-back partnership. Two big lads, two fucking strong guys that can hopefully bully the fuck out of the Cyprus players, beat them up, steal their school money, lunch money, whatever, man, get the job done. Andy Robertson, best player in this team. Not what else more can you say? McGinn, in my opinion, the best central midfield player Scotland has. Aston Villa got a fucking steal getting him for Hibs. I'm going to put McGregor in. I think McGregor's better personally further forward, but you know, you've got to do it, guys. Got to put McGregor in, because I'll explain why in a wee second. My attacking midfield trio is Forrest, Kearney and Fraser, and the reason McGregor's been pushed to centre mid is because I think Kearney, you know, deserves to be in the team. Now, you could possibly even put Kearney in the centre mid position beside McGinn and put McGregor up front, but I think McGregor has played deeper for Celtic. I think he's played further back in midfield for Celtic, so I think he'd be more comfortable in that role than Kearney. Forrest and Fraser, bags of pace with those two. They're going to bang in goals, they're going to bang in assists, and up front, to be honest, there's not a lot to choose from. There's Brophy, McNulty, there's a bunch of other players, but I'm going to go with Johnny Russell. I think out of all the players, he probably has the most experience out of the attacking options that we have, and that is basically it. Plus, I do think overall he is better than the likes of Brophy and McNulty, so I would start with Johnny Russell, guys. That is my 11 for tonight. Pretty much, to be honest, I wouldn't change much, although if we could get McGregor out of retirement, I would bring him in, and obviously a fully fit Lee Griffiths, he would be the Scotland man to start up front. So that's it. Let me know your 11th down below, and come on Scotland, hopefully we get the win tonight. And I'll be doing a review after the game. Hopefully I don't feel like killing myself. Hopefully it's a positive result and the Steve Clarke error gets after a good start. Till next time though, peace.